Have you ever stayed in something that hurt you, just because leaving felt like failure? Not because you were weak, not because you didn't try, but because you told yourself, I should be grateful. I owe them. I just need to endure a little longer. We stay in places where we are exhausted, in roles where we are invisible, in lives that slowly make us smaller, all while calling it loyalty, patience, or responsibility. This is a story about one man who believed that staying proved his worth, and the quiet moment when he learned that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. Stay with this story until the end. There is a small, honest question waiting there, one that has helped many people see what they already felt, but couldn't name. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived a young man named Arjun. He worked at his uncle's shop. Every day, he opened the doors before sunrise. Every night, he closed them long after dark. His uncle never thanked him. When customers came, his uncle took the credit. When something broke, his uncle blamed Arjun. The young man carried heavy boxes until his back ached. He swept floors until his hands cracked. Still, his uncle called him lazy. Arjun's friends noticed the sadness in his eyes. Why do you stay? They asked. I cannot leave, he said. My uncle gave me this job when no one else would. If I go, I am ungrateful. Years passed this way. Arjun grew thin and tired. He stopped laughing. His shoulders bent forward like an old man's. At first, Arjun told himself this was temporary. Just one more season, just one more year. Yet every morning he returned to the shop. He believed that if he worked harder, things would change. One evening, after his uncle had shouted at him in front of customers, Arjun sat alone by the village well. The water reflected the sky, calm and open, everything his own life no longer felt. An old woman came to draw water. She looked at him with gentle eyes. You carry a heavy weight, she said. Arjun looked down. I work hard, but it is never enough. The old woman sat beside him. Come with me tomorrow morning. I want to show you something. The next day, before dawn, Arjun met her at the edge of the village. She led him to a small garden behind her house. 5 years ago, she said, I planted a young tree here. I put it too close to the wall. The wall blocked the sunlight. The tree grew crooked, reaching and bending, trying to find light. It worked so hard. Last month, I finally moved it. I dug it up carefully and planted it in the open space over there. She pointed to another part of the garden. There stood a tree. Its leaves were bright green. This is the same tree, she said. After I moved it, it began to heal. The trunk will always show the curve from those hard years. But look, new branches grow straight. It is finally becoming what it was meant to be. Arjun stared at the tree. His throat felt tight. Sometimes, the old woman said softly, staying is not loyalty. Sometimes, staying is just fear. We think leaving means we failed. We think we must finish what we started, even if it breaks us. But a seed cannot grow in stone. Moving to better soil is not quitting. It is choosing life. She looked at him. You are not a tree. You can walk away. Those words stayed with Arjun. That night, he could not sleep. He thought about the bent tree. He thought about the 5 years it spent twisted and struggling. How many years had he spent the same way? For the first time, he allowed himself to imagine a different life, not a perfect one, just one where he was not constantly bracing himself. The next morning, Arjun went to his uncle's shop. His hands shook, but his voice was steady. Uncle, I am leaving, he said. I thank you for the work, but I must go. His uncle's face turned red. Ungrateful boy. After all I did for you. Arjun felt the old guilt rise in his chest. He almost apologized. He almost stayed. Then he remembered the tree in the sunlight. I am grateful, he said quietly, but I cannot stay. He walked out. No one stopped him. No one called him back. And yet, That first step away felt heavier than all the years he had stayed. His legs felt weak. His heart pounded. For a moment, he wondered if he had made a terrible mistake. But when he stepped into the morning air, something shifted. His shoulders lifted. He could breathe deeper. The first weeks were hard. Arjun had little money. He took small jobs, carrying grain, mending fences, helping at the market. People saw how hard he worked. They saw the kindness in his eyes. Slowly, opportunities came. A merchant needed an honest assistant. He hired Arjun. The merchant treated him with respect. When Arjun worked well, the merchant praised him. When Arjun made mistakes, the merchant taught him. Days turned into weeks. Weeks became months. Arjun began to smile again. His back straightened. He learned new skills. He made friends who valued him. One day, he returned to the old woman's garden. The tree stood even taller now, covered in blossoms. "Thank you," Arjun said. She smiled. "You saved yourself." "I only showed you what you already knew." Years passed. Arjun built a good life. He never forgot the lesson of the tree. When something in his life no longer served him, when a situation made him small instead of helping him grow, he found the courage to walk away. He learned that leaving was not giving up. Sometimes leaving was the bravest thing he could do. Sometimes we are like that bent tree. We stay in jobs that crush our spirit. We stay in friendships that drain us. We stay in situations that make us less than we are, because we think leaving means we failed. But there is no shame in walking away from what hurts you. There is no weakness in choosing your own growth. The people who truly care about you will understand. And if they don't, perhaps that is another sign you needed to leave. You are not a tree. You can move. You can choose different soil. And when you finally do, you will be amazed at how straight and strong you can grow. Before you leave, I want to share something simple. Tonight, when everything is quiet, ask yourself this, and don't answer quickly. If nothing changed? If this stayed exactly the same for the next 5 years, would I become more myself or less? You don't need to decide anything. You don't need a plan. Just notice the feeling in your body. Peace is a sign of alignment. Tightness is a sign of truth. Courage doesn't always begin with action. Sometimes it begins with finally listening. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it and subscribe for more wisdom. Thank you for listening.